Hi, I'm Misha Cahnmann-Taylor. I'm your instructor for LLED 5040 7040e, the online version of language and culture in the classroom. Greetings. Hola. Shalom. Tudo bem? Bonjour. Here's a new one I just learned. Annyeonghaseyo. I learned to say this greeting when I was visiting the large Korean community in Duluth, Georgia, one of the largest outside of Seoul. When people tell me that I have an advantage as a multicultural educator because I speak Spanish fluently and they've not had the same opportunities to develop a second language, I think of an experience I had building a Habitat for Humanity house with a group of Jewish, Christian, and Muslim residents in Athens who came together as a response to the fear and anger that took over our country in the aftermath of terrorism. The Jewish and Christian members got along easily in English, but many in the Muslim community spoke to one another in Arabic. Some were limited to Arabic, so Assalamu alaikum. That's another greeting I learned, and then joyfully began to communicate with Muslims in our group through gestures, offers to share food, smiles, and a limited number of words, names of countries, names of each other, and hello, Assalamu alaikum. When Muhammad was up in the roof and the Habitat for Humanity foreman needed him to move to the right in the window where he held the ladder, Muhammad didn't move. The foreman got louder. Move the ladder to the right. Still, Muhammad did not understand. Can you tell him to move to the right, he asked me, as if I spoke Muhammad's language. I've seen you talking to them, so can you help me explain? I couldn't say move or right or please, but I could say his name, Muhammad. I smiled and said hello, Assalamu alaikum, to draw his attention and to cultivate trust. As I said the same words as the foreman, can you move to the right? I gestured with my hands toward an imaginary ladder. I held its invisible bars. Ladder, I said again, and grabbed. Muhammad grabbed the ladder. I lifted one hand off the imaginary bar and pointed to my left, his right, and then I grabbed my imaginary bar and again moved myself in his rightward direction. Muhammad smiled and did as I did. Thanks, the foreman said. He thought I had done the impossible. I think of this anecdote when I think of language and culture in the classroom. How much a little dignity, humility, and attention and a few words can help cultivate deep care and listening. How much more can we communicate with or without words if we understand the essential basics of multicultural communication? If we learn to listen and see through perspectives that are not our own? I love being bilingual and being able to use other dictionaries of words in Spanish, a language I'm forever learning. I also value learning a little bit in a lot of languages that I come into contact with, but also the language of letting go, of learning to grapple with what makes me uncomfortable and uncertain. I hope you make the most of the readings and time you spend working with each other in this course. Take some time to introduce yourselves to members in your own working group, to the entire group. Send a short video or post through ELC Mail. Let us get to know who you are, selecting a cultural moment or memory that helps illustrate a moment that for you entails multicultural introspection. This may become the text you write for your introspective paper, and it may inform the boundary crossing experience that you choose. What kinds of difference helps you to ask deeper questions about what it means to be you and not you? These are some ongoing questions I hope you'll ask of yourself and others in this course. Thank you for taking the time. I look forward to getting to know you.